go!
If we could address you directly right now.
Everything comes full circle.
That's number one.
I don't tell him what questions to ask me.
There are a lot of people around town that have the same question.
Brush my teeth. I'm a good wash in the morning.
I can't confirm or deny.
You know, just keep going a little bit longer here, Mike. You keep going a little bit longer.
KWHD2 Bridgeport, ESPN Radio.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled program for this special report.
This is the Sports Show with Cody Mack.
Are you ready? Hey, think you can tell us what to do? Think you can tell us what to wear? You think that you're better? Well, you better get ready. Bow to the masters.
Yeah, buddy. Oh. In the words of your moms. Oh. My God. The hell is going on out there today? We're in here. We're in here. Broadcasting from the Harding Mazzotti studio. You're out there. If you're a snowplow guy, thank you, snow fighter, because what the balls is going on out in certain parts of central New York today. Holy crap, man. Be safe out there on the roads. In certain areas, I know a lot of people are like, but I don't think it's sunny here now in Syracuse. It's sunny. Anywhere from poor, probably Brian Higgins stuck out in his house to Josh from K-Rock stuck in Fulton, from Gomez, TK out in Cicero. He's got 30 inches. And his pants. Oh, snow on the ground. So, man, if you're out there, be careful. I got nothing here. It's clear. Cloudy, but again, warning in effect for Syracuse, because I thought at some point today in downtown, if you're getting ready to leave now, because I still think I thought we were supposed to get some snow. I don't know. Either way, man, we're here. And if you had the day off, cool. If you're taking a break from snow plowing or listening while you're snow plowing or snow blowing, awesome. Appreciate that as we are hanging out here. Shake this up in the, again, live, doing some broadcasting, just hanging out on a Friday. We got some clips to play. We have some Super Bowl wrap-up. It was a Super Bowl wrap-up week. And I think I played 0.0% of the things I wanted to do. We got the sexy score of the day, which hopefully sooner than later will involve strippers. Little bit of pregame stuff for you. North Carolina up in the Dome tomorrow. And if you would like to sound off about Syracuse, I am your last chance today, you grumpy fricks. So if you want to, 315- I'll say it slower so slower people can write it down. 315-437-7644. If there's just junk in your trunk that you got to get out, I will be your last opportunity today to do so on the Sports Show with Cody Mack. It doesn't rhyme. Damn it. I was hoping that would rhyme, but it doesn't. Let's go. Dun, dun, dun. Thank you. So, here's the thing, however. That wasn't close to the garbage. We aren't starting bull spit. You heard this. No, we're not doing anything because there's a thing we got to do first. Before I even bring up Q Sports Talk, I gave you that phone number, correct? How's about this? Out there at the Mega Desk, you guys, you can lie if you want and just say it was, but we need a caller. And that specific caller gets 4 tickets to Syracuse, North Carolina tomorrow. Yeah. That many. 4 of them. So, are you that specific caller? Maybe if you're over at QSportsTalk.com, you need that number again, 315-437-7644. Don't make more work for poor Jordan than there needs to be. That's it. He said I could do whatever I wanted, just we need to give these away. And I won't do anything until somebody calls and takes these Syracuse tickets to go to North Carolina tomorrow up in the Dome. They're free. They're friggin' free. Yes, over at QSportsTalk.com. Cody's Little Dong. Yes, I will be your Valentine. Yeah, those are the kind of people we have over at QSportsTalk.com, by the way. I actually will do some stuff, but I won't. You want tickets? All you got to do is call. It's North Carolina. They used to have Vince Carter. Remember him? He did like 360 dunks. Hello, over at QSportsTalk.com. I see you guys. Dilemma Q, Showgirl Fuzz, my mom, Cody's Little Dong. Yep, just Cody's Little Dong as a name hanging out with my mom in the chat because that's the way the things go. Oh, looks like we got somebody. And you don't have to talk to me. You don't have to talk to me. You just do this and then give them away, and then I think we're good. So it looks like that is taken care of, I think. It would appear to be. Either way. See, you guys are coming through. Appreciate it on a Friday. Yeah, my retired officially, Mom, because she had a retirement party, and then they were like, oh, you do so good training things for, come back for a little bit, a.k.a., oh, crap, the lady that does a million things is retiring, and we don't have anybody to do her job. So she trained some people, and I think that sumbitch is done. I think that's it. Yo. Old lady all going to be home making cookies now and rescuing cats from homes. I don't know what older tired moms do, but I don't know. Mine will probably be visiting wineries and such. You booze bag. All right. So again, thank you guys. Looks like we got somebody doing some chatting over there. And if you want to talk to me, you can as well. I don't care. Just they'll throw it up there on the call screener there. But good. I appreciate you guys doing that because, yes, tomorrow, Syracuse, North Carolina, up in the Dome. And I guess that is where we will officially restart, if you will. Appreciate you guys. There we go. There we go. All right, so 6 o'clock tomorrow up in the Dome, Syracuse, North Carolina. We will preview the game that's on ESPN before that in a little while, as that might be the game of the year tomorrow at 4, Auburn, Alabama. But first up is North Carolina. And interestingly, is that the word? Interestingly. Either way, one of those words enough. North Carolina getting a GM conveniently, very in the last couple of days. I don't know. It's Friday, man. There's words that are falling out of me that don't make much sense. But, yeah, they got a GM, and it caused a little bit of a ruckus. I heard him talking a little bit about that on Orange Nation today, but I heard him talking on ESPN earlier this week when it happened. Oh, wait, that's not the clip. That's the clip. And here it is for you to hear with your ears.
Thoughts on the announcement from Hubert Davis that Carolina for the general manager role and what is going to be needed at that position?
I think that's a great role for all teams, really. I mean, it moves the responsibility from the coach, where the coach can be the coach and not have to navigate trying to put a team together and also going out, trying to do whatever he can to present a deal to a player. There's just so many moving pieces. So I think should this have been done for a program like Carolina this year? It should have been done before. We should have took the route of what Duke took and got a GM early as possible, being the program that Carolina is. So I think this just points to straight positivity. I think it's a win-win. In that position, you want to have someone that has good relationships, that can establish whatever they need to establish to be able to present something to a player, a high-caliber player that will want to get them to come to Carolina.
As opposed to Duke, because, again, Duke just seems to get people. It doesn't matter. Just get them. So North Carolina taking steps to maybe change that. Oh, there you go. How you doing? As Syracuse, hopefully, will be taking steps to change their approach, maybe to the transfer portal or how that goes or whatever, because it's been mentioned here numerous times that they need to hit on the transfer portal coming up here this offseason to get a center, a point guard, another center, a point guard, who knows, another scorer, something. Because they've got to get somebody with the potential, and I love Kyle Cuff, by the way. I don't have a problem with him at all, but I mean a guy that where you're like, oh, snap. A guy that went to Kansas, bro? You know what I mean? But then pans out to be like a superstar. I don't know. Just spinning the wheels here as it seems to the team seems to be doing. Poor Coach Red. I don't know what you guys want, man. You want him fired, great, but it's just weird. I don't know. Just a lot of the, like, I don't know what you want. You weren't like, usually I would never agree with Paulie, but you guys are, you almost brought back out Mad Paulie today talking about Syracuse as he's giving you and Steve, they're giving you what you want. They're saying that if Red does bad next year, he's fired. Steve said he doesn't know if he's a good head coach. Personally, I'm leaning more towards the other way. I don't think he is a good head coach. But next year, you'll finally have all his players in there, you know what I mean? And then you'll be able to make an assessment. But this year, what do you want? They're not going to go anywhere this year, so let's just everyone hang out and have a good time? I don't know. But how do you improve as a head coach going into the biggest year of your life? Coach Red responded to that on his coach's show.
I'm sure I will get better and improve on, whatever those things are. But I've been thrown a lot, this year in particular. Last year, my first year, I didn't deal with injuries. This year, I've dealt with injuries. And our two best players, they only played a total of 6 games. And you talk about, roster construction, how important that is, the versatility piece, being able to play different styles. So again, I've had to adjust and learn. And I believe when it's all said and done, this will all be beneficial for us moving forward. As far as, not only the coaching aspect, but being able to, put a roster together now. And obviously with the new NIL and kind of managing that, having our support staff. So again, I think we've put everything in place. So I'm excited about the future.
See, initially that sounded like a cop-out to me. A little bit of a cop-out where you're kind of making excuses. Every single team deals with injuries in the NIL and the new landscape of college basketball. I do give Coach credit, because a lot of coaches peace out. They can't deal with this, the new landscape. They leave. It's not a coincidence that all of these other coaches have peaced out in the wake of the new landscape of college basketball. Boeheim, Jim Larinaga down in Miami, the Virginia coach. There's was it Wake? Wake, I think, lost theirs. There's numerous guys that don't want to be able or they can't adapt, or they don't want to, or I don't know. But at least he's trying, because he's right. Next year, the excitement going into next year is big, but there still will be the bad taste in the mouth because of this year. Ooh, we got a little caller action. All right. Let's see. We got this, and then there's this, and then I press that button, and then we talk to Dro. What's up?
Hey, man. How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Good, thanks. Hope everyone survived the snowstorm today. Holy cow.
Right? Nuts out there where you are. It says you're out in Clay. Did you get hit?
Clay. We got hit, yeah. My sister actually lives out in Camilla. She's like, do you get any snow today? I'm like, yeah. I sent a picture. She's like, holy cow.
Yeah.
I mean, she's like 10 hours away from me.
Right.
15 minutes away, but yeah.
It's crazy. We have coworkers that live just a couple minutes away from each other, and one's like, no, I didn't get any. And the other's like, I've been snow blowing for 3 hours. So
right.
I get it.
And the snowplow comes and dumps the snow. So anyhow, look, man. So with SU basketball, I'm a diehard fan. I remember back in the day in the 80s, it'd be 30 below out, and SU would be playing Providence on a Tuesday night in the Big East, and there'd be 28,000 people at the games, and you couldn't even get tickets. It was insane. So I've grown up in the heyday of SU basketball, and to where it is now, it's very sad to see. We can talk about all the issues that have happened over the years of the basketball program, why it went down, whether it was Hopkins should have taken over, or maybe G-Max should have taken over, or we should have got Rick Pitino, which is never going to happen. And I think the realistic thing that's going to have to happen is this. It's not a popular opinion, and I'm probably going to get ripped apart.
It's all right.
But
it's all right.
you cannot let go of Autry right now. I want to remind people want to get rid of Pasqualoni, and rightfully so. Dale Gross said, no, not yet. But the university made them pretty much said, we hired you to fire him. We got Greg Robinson, God rest his soul. We lost Paul Pasqualoni. With losing Paul Pasqualoni, we lost Ray Rice, who went to Rutgers that year.
Yes.
And Rutgers went 11-1 the Orange Bowl, and Syracuse beat Buffalo that year and went 1-11. So my point is, you cannot lose these recruits right now. With that said, there has to be a shake-up with the coaching staff. I don't care what you got to do. Someone posted on Twitter last night, and I wish I knew his name at the top of my head, and I don't, but he's phenomenal. Donna DeToda is now following him. Brent Axe is following him. So I don't know his name at the top of my head. If someone's listening, maybe you can type it or call in. But he said, you got to make up a change. You got to call Jason Hart. You got to call Mike Hopkins. If they say no, they say no. But something has to change right now. But getting rid of Autry is not the answer. With that said, I believe if this team is not in the tournament discussion next year, then unfortunately he has to go. But the university also, I firmly believe this, the university does not care for athletics like other universities do. Just think about how long it took Syracuse basketball to get its own practice facility. It took Boeheim to ask Carmelo Anthony to donate some money. I mean, let's face it. When SU basketball was in the heyday, they're practicing at Manley Fieldhouse. Seriously? And they're still winning games with limited practice facilities. The university doesn't care about athletics, and I'll stand by that. I think they're very cheap. I mean, look, let's face it. I firmly believe that Michael Vick was not letting the school because of some academic issues. It goes right back to Winford Walton back in 97. Other universities would have figured out a way to let him in. Syracuse, nope, we're just not going to let him in. So I'm just saying, they never taken athletics serious. I do think you need to make a call to Adam Weinstein, and I think you need to get him back involved, too. We need to be near the top of the NIL, which we are nowhere near it right now. And no disrespect to the mid-major schools, but we need to be attacking Power 5 schools in the transfer portal. And hopefully Alex Klein can figure that stuff out. I mean, it's a mess right now. It's not going to get any better this year. But next year's the year. I think next year, if it doesn't work out next year, then he's got to go. I just want to curious what your take is at this point. I know I threw a lot at you.
No, you're good. No, I appreciate that, man. I agree with you with the Ray Rice thing. You got to be careful. You never know what little, they could have an attachment and all of a sudden red leaves and they go, well, then forget it. That's not worth it. I had my commitment to a regime, if you will. And that's a good point with Ray Rice. And then with the coaching, I agree that this year it's a loss. Leave him. Next year, if it doesn't happen, yes, I am fully with you. He's got to go just because of circumstance. My only issue with worrying about bringing back some, an NIL guy or getting more of those, the problem, I think, is that with a lot of schools is that where, yes, it'd be nice to have guys that are big donors and stuff like that, whereas we want like one or two guys that, we see in the public. A team like a very random team like in Alabama or something, they've got 50 guys that are ready to appreciate that, bud, that are ready to step up and throw money at the universities. But I agree. And he was talking about Andrew Schaefer, bracketology, is over on Twitter, and he's got a lot of opinions too as well. How about this? Let's take a break, and then we'll come back. We'll do some more hoop chat and Syracuse talk as you guys are all about it. I appreciate that today on a Friday on the Sports Show. Cody Mack, ESPN Radio 97.7 and 100.1. Did I do something there? Where is it? Where are you? There's the weekend. Hi, Q Sports Talk. Oh. Yeah, it is. Kev, you getting out on the sled? You riding the sled up to Beeville or from Beeville to Cato? You do it? Can you like just drive it on the road or something? What are you doing? Where are you going? What's going on? Where are you going? Kev, where are you going, Kev? Kev, where are you going? State trails? I like to walk a lot of those with my dog in the summer. Because I tend to get lost a lot in the woods, and those trails help me. Yes, I said I get lost outside in the woods a lot in the summer, okay? God. Guys are so judgy. You can go to Watertown if you want? From Beeville? Yo, snowmobilers are fucking crazy, man. You guys are wild. Although, if you come across a snowmobile bar, you're about to have the best chicken wings you're ever going to have. So, if you can get your hands on a snowmobile bar with chicken wings, you're in the win zone. Skid steers? Oh my God. Oh, I'm going to go home and play NBA 2K and do a classic team and be the 76ers so I can be Allen Iverson. That sounds like an enjoyable thing. Have you, Swift? Yeah, it's tragic. The snowmobilers, it's they go crazy. But as long as, yeah, see, he's safe. 70 only. I've never been on a snowmobile in my entire life, to be honest with you. I don't mind the cold. I've never been put in never been put in to the position. There we go. All right. Let's do it. Weekend time.
Jumping music, slick DJs,
It's the Sports Show with Cody Mack.
I get a little blood flow in areas now hearing that song. This gets me so excited for the weekend. I'll tell you that much right now. You know what I mean. Yeah, you do. ESPN Radio 97.7, 100.1, the Sports Show with Cody Mack. Appreciate you guys hanging out on a Friday. What's it doing out there? I forgot to look. Let's see what it's doing. Okay. Nothing yet in the Syracuse area, so I think we might be all right. I don't know if it dipped south. So if you're north anywhere, be careful, man. Getting reports all over the place from some terrible weather. Want you guys safe. Want you to be able to enjoy North Carolina, Syracuse up in the Dome tomorrow. Oh, Cody's little dong and Q Sports Talk said I got no ass. Well, dude, look at my butt. Look at this. Come on. Look, huh? Butt. What are you, wild? I used to have a way better butt. I used to have a baseball butt. It's not so good anymore, though. I agree. It's not as good as it used to be. Hello. All of that butt brought to you and thanks to dvoffers.com, powered by Drivers Village in Cicero, because I got a dump truck. Valentine's Day, Friday. Saw a lot of dudes at Walmart yesterday, panic struggling, trying to find some Valentine stuff, man. Woo! Luckily, I don't have to worry about that. My Valentine, I can't. My Valentine's not here. I can't have. It's okay. I don't care. I'll just spend it with my dog. I got my dog. I got her biscuits in the shape of Valentine's Day treats that's in a container shaped like a heart. Oh, I'm such a loser for my dog. Oh, my God. Hi. I don't know. We're doing the second half of this. You guys were wicked cool with giving me all the SU stuff going into the break. So let's just do this a little bit here, and then we'll preview the big game for Saturday tomorrow after I think we should do, as we were just talking, Syracuse, North Carolina, up in the Dome. And maybe not this year, because absolutely not, but next year, tournament, as we're rounding the corner to March. How does Red plan on making the tournament? If you were listening last night to the coach's show, you heard this response, but if you didn't, I will play it for you now because I has it audio style.
Acquire talent, continue to build continuity. We have a great recruiting class coming. It's a top 10 recruiting class, and obviously you can't depend on that. But I think we'll be able to retain, some guys from this year's team, and then you build on that, and we'll have the resources to build on that. That's the great. We'll have the resources, and we'll have opportunity. So it's a lot of excitement, moving forward. Again, I think when you really kind of look at things as someone taking over, I think the one thing is that obviously I played here and I was with Coach, but I'm doing my thing now and trying to put my personal spin on it. And it's hard, because people still lump those years in with me, and that's okay, but like anything, year 3 is a year you can really start to see the difference, and I think people will see the difference. I think everything that is been put in place to make that difference with what I talked about.
See, next year, Final Four. You heard it here first. I don't know about that. But last night, I know what you want, and I'll just give it to you. I know what you're here for. I know what you're looking for. And what it is the sexy score, isn't it? Where is it? Do I have it? There it is. I know you're looking for it. As Kennesaw State gets a 69 on 69 me day. That's what today is all about, guys. Oh, wicked cool from last night, other than the sexy stat of the day, 69, is another sexy stat as UNC Irvine edges out their opponents. Not like a good edging on Valentine's Day. 0.6 left. Buzzer beater.
Here we go. 0.6. You can catch it and shoot it. Che into Tillis. Catch and shoot. Tillis has won it!
Unless you go there, you have no idea what I'm talking about, but it was just fun to say that UC Irvine edges UC Santa Barbara for another sexy stat of the day, 62 to 60. Things next. Who knows what? But there will be things. Well, sports around some. Or some. Sports around some, not stum. There's Fuzz. Fuzz, when you bringing me pretzels and baked goods? Because you're the baked goods master. Let's go. I want pretzels. All right, so after this, let's do and very fast. Traffic safety. I think my Uncle Joe was watching my butt. Oh my God. What a long week. But we're almost done. We're all almost done. It's all right, Cav. I'll be your Valentine. We do know what to do. What are you looking at? I don't even know what it was. Oh, it is All-Star Weekend. Of course, on like 9 o'clock at night. It's like, come on, man. Rev those engines.
is The Sports Show with Cody Mack.
Look at weekend cuz, because weekends were. By the time Wednesday comes, I feel the beat and I wanna have fun.
Look out, weekend, here we come as soon as you shovel the driveway. Again. I know, you just did. But the snow plow went by, now you got to do it again. The story of everybody's life. Oh, my God, that was the most annoying thing ever after shoveling the driveway. Snow plow goes by and just boom, sucks to be you, loser. Ha! Speaking of losers, you guys want to call in? Just kidding. 315-437-7644 phone number. Your last chance of the day. If you got to get anything out, any angst or anything you can, any problems you had this week, feel free. I'll listen to you. I don't care. I'll let you talk all you want. Look. Oh, I thought that might make a noise. Oh, I just answered it on accident, so we're going to do it live. Hey, how's it going? QSportsTalk.com, ESPN Radio. Don't swear. You're live on air right now.
Cody, this is Govendo.
Govendo, good, perfect. So, I happened to hit the button right. I was going to play dial tone, and then you were right there. So that happened to work out real nice. What's up, bud?
I heard you were looking for someone to talk to. What do you got for me, baby?
Hey, buddy. What are you watching the game tomorrow? Are you back up here, right?
I am back up here. Holy cow! I spent 7 days in 80-degree weather. I saw the sun every day. Every day I saw the sun, and I come back to a foot of snow in my driveway. It's insane.
I saw the sun earlier. It was out for like 3 or 4 minutes. It was nice. I opened the blinds in the K-Rock studio, got to plant some 3 minutes of sun.
I'm going to try to head over to Prime for a little Valentine's Day dinner.
Nice. Get a little steak action?
Yeah, might as well. I mean, that's the place where I gave the guy the Heimlich. So
I was just gonna say, going back to the scene of the crime, they better give you a free steak or something, I'd imagine, for saving a guy's life.
Well, the guy answered the phone and he goes, "Yeah, we don't take reservations. It's first come, first serve." I go, "Even if I save the guy's life?" He goes, "Was that you?" And I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Yeah, come on in after me. We'll get you in here." I was like, "Okay, sounds good."
That's awesome. I love that.
So, shout out to Danny at Prime.
Perfect. Well, good, man.
We're looking for, we got to stay, tomorrow, we just got to stay competitive. We got to play good defense. We got to keep it in range, right? We might not win the game, but we want to be respectable, We want to be respectable.
No, I agree. You got to stay at least competitive with that. That's probably the key for the rest of the year is, you're not going to win maybe any of the games, maybe one, but as long as you stay competitive and just show that you're not all the way completely out of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we want to be respectable, and I said this a couple hours ago on Orange Nation, but give Red a break. There's nothing he can't pull magic. He's not pulling rabbits out of a hat. Give him a break. Let him hit the portal, see what he can do, put a good team together. Let's try this again next year. But this year's a wash, right? But you can still learn. You get your games in, get your court time, whatever. But enough's enough.
Nope, absolutely. No, I agree, man. Yeah, you got it. Because what are you going to do? All right, fire him. Great. So then who takes over? A random assistant?
Who are you going to be calling the fire in the next 2 years?
Exactly.
That's going to happen, right?
Exactly.
And I would love it if Red was able to go to people's jobs and tell them how much they sucked just as much as they suck. You know what I mean?
Oh, my God. That would be awesome. That'd be a really fun sketch, just a bit to, all right, Red's going, we find out, all right, Govendo says blah, blah, blah. All right, now we go to Govendo's job and hey, you're terrible at that.
Yeah. What are you doing it that way for? How come you don't do it this way? Why don't you play man-to-man? Why don't you,
That would be really funny.
Give the guy a break. He's not going to be able to work miracles in the next 2 months. It's just not going to happen, but give him a chance.
I agree. Cool, bro. Well,
right, brother.
Thanks for the call, man.
Day.
You too, dude. Have a good weekend.
Yeah.
Later. Cool. Appreciate that. That worked out really well. That was some excellent timing. Happened to just answer the phone the literal second that it rings. So, all right. Worked out well for me. Cool. All right. Yeah, we're talking a little shooty hoops today. Some Syracuse having a nice fun day here on Q Sports Talk, ESPN Radio. Another big game tomorrow before Syracuse, North Carolina. If you feel like doing some pregame in the possible game of the year, maybe? I don't know. Is at 4 on ESPN. Alabama, Auburn, the Iron Bowl, a football classic. They're gonna take to the football field tomorrow and throw touchdown. It's basketball. Auburn, Alabama, number 1 versus number 2 is basketball. Interesting, right? Isn't that crazy? But that's tomorrow at 4 o'clock. And as of right now, Auburn seems to be the number 1 overall seed unless they kind of fall off and Duke makes a crazy run. But that has potential tomorrow, 4 o'clock, to be the game of the year.
We're going to get the committee.
Hold on, let me turn this back off and start again because I turned that off. So let me turn it back on and do everything again. The game of the year.
We're going to get the committee's view on Saturday, but right now, this is the board for me. 3 SEC teams out of 4 as the number 1 seed, and the top 2 seed is from the SEC in Tennessee. Only Duke breaking up their monopoly. And when you look at it overall, the teams that come right to the fore, 1 and 2 overall, Auburn and Alabama. And for the old timers, shades of St. John's, Georgetown in 1985. They played 4 times that year, including the Final Four.
All right, the game this weekend, though, game day is going to be down there, Auburn, Alabama. What's the implications of that game in the seeding line for you?
Pretty simple. The winner is going to be the number 1 overall seed in next week's bracket, Alabama or Auburn. And the prize isn't just a 1 seed, it's geography. It's a path that would go Lexington, Atlanta, San Antonio. Pretty attractive for an SEC contender.
Oh, it's geography. Winner of Auburn, Alabama gets the Gulf of America named after him. Gulf of Alabama, Gulf of Auburn. Since we're just willy-nilly doing that, I have requested that they rename the Atlantic Ocean after me. Why? Just because. So, yeah, that'll be an awesome game tomorrow. There's other shooty hoops on tonight. I mean, nothing too crazy because you're going to want to save all the excitement for tomorrow. But it's Valentine's Day, and you just got to get one out before you get to the real main event like you do on Valentine's Day. Guys, get what I'm saying? Get one out before you get to the main event tomorrow. UCLA and Indiana is tonight at 8 on Fox because I'm interested because I'm a UCLA fan, and I will probably be watching that with my dog. So how do you like that? Right? And then that's what I was going to do. I put it over here, though. Got it with my other hands. Tomorrow, what else do we got to look forward to college basketball-wise leading up to all those games? Arkansas, Texas A&M should be pretty decent. Clemson, Florida State. Florida State finally got a quote-unquote quad 1 win, if you will, over Wake. They battle it. They give each other a nooner tomorrow. Little St. Valentine's Day love carried over as you can get a nooner tomorrow. Vandy and Tennessee at 1. You got it. A couple ranked matchups tomorrow. A lot of them. Wisconsin 16, Purdue number 7. That's at 1. So you got shooty hoops all day because then right after all that, they're staggering the times. 2 o'clock on ESPN is number 6, Houston, number 13, Arizona. And then, of course, 4 o'clock, number 1, Auburn, number 2, Alabama. What else is later on after all that? You got anything late that night? 8 o'clock, Kentucky and Texas. That'll be decent, maybe. 8 o'clock, Michigan State and Illinois. For you weird Duke fans, you play Stanford. They're weirdly 16-9. 6-9? So, yeah, it'll be a fun weekend for shooty hoops that we'll talk about on a Monday. How about this? Let's take a break. We'll come back and do a little bit of Super Bowl wrap-up as I am required by losing a bet to a hot chick to talk Eagles. And I am waiting until the very last segment on Friday. Did I do it on purpose? Boop, 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 ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-doop, boop, boop. Hey, Susan. What do I got? 1, 2. I have. I did not do a pre-show pee. Oh, that was my fucking knee. Yeah. Yeah, Cody's little dong. Highways closed all over the place, man. He was good. He got home. He's good. Kev, I know. We'll have to set up some type of line or something. Oh, boy. Listening to Q Sports Talk. Baba, shaba, haba, shaba, haba. What is on my head?
Look at weekend because weekends were. All you ladies, clap your hands, stomp your feet, and grab your man.
This is the Sports Show with Cody Mack.
Get it. Friday, get it. Dancing, Nancy, get it. Sexy ladies. Hello. I don't know how many sexy ladies are. Well, no, I would have to say that I know a bunch of the ladies that are over at QSportsTalk.com because I bring the ladies to the station, despite the sex icon known as Stephen Fonte being here. I mean, but thank you for watching all week. So we're hanging out on QSportsTalk.com, doing a chat. Sunny in Beeville now. I know it's weird. I don't know what's going on. But, man, if you're headed north at all, just be careful. Please. Come on. Just shut up and do it. Just shut up and do it. Be careful, please. We only got a couple minutes left, and then we're out of here. And then you guys are going to have to wait till tomorrow to get all your angst out. When I'm sure, I think Brian Higgins is in. He's in for, is it the postgame or pregame? What's that? I don't know. I think that might be postgame. It'll probably be here. Either way, whatever. You can do all your Q's bitching tomorrow because we are all done with that. I appreciate you guys calling in today and and hanging out. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? Let's see. He's on both. It's a lot of H's. All right, so you'll get your Brian Higgins fix. Yep. Oh, gotcha. Yes, perfect. Thank you. So you'll get all that tomorrow as we are hanging out here, finishing up a Friday as I made a bet, and I will make good on that bet as the Eagles won the Super Bowl. Don't worry, we have clips next week that I will play for you from Dallas Cowboy players themselves that say we are right behind the Eagles. I know. That's not a joke either. I know. That's not a joke. But Eagles did win the Super Bowl almost a week ago. Here is Jalen Hurts on winning the Super Bowl and then having former Giant great Saquon Barkley helping the son of a bitch Eagles win the Super Bowl. I don't want to. Do I have to? I do. I made a bet.
It doesn't matter the highs and lows. I feel like you don't ride the roller coaster.
And they're all one. They're all one and the same.
Yeah,
they're all one and the same.
Where does it come from?
It comes from all of that. It comes from the ups, the downs, the joys, and the pains that life has brought me. And people forget that. Maybe they don't. I'm that same kid. I'm that same person that has experienced all those different things since the age of 17. Being, just being fuel, adding fuel to everything. And I've been able to process those things and use them and make it a strength of mine. And can't do it without great people around you. And, just setting out to do something so special, putting all your time and all your energy into it and still really processing it, I just think about the work. I think about the work. I think about the effort. I think about just setting that vision on trying to quantify everything that I do.
Tell me about summer when this young man
the first one, didn't hesitate at all. Didn't hesitate at all in terms of getting work in, and flew out to Cali right after he became a part of the team. And he wasn't going to be the leading guy in receptions, but he was all in and just trying to build a bond. And I think the energy Saquon has brought, how he leads, I think it's oozed through our team, and I think it couldn't be a better compliment.
Yeah, and now they're looking to run it back, and I'll have that for you next week as well. As do they run it back? A lot of people are discussing it, and a lot of people are saying that they just might. And I don't know if we'll have time to play you the clip that's after this, but after this, what you're going to hear, they talk about the comparisons between Jalen and Dak. I just think it's funny. This is the first time I've seen this ad, seen this commercial, but right before comparing a Cowboy and an Eagle, this is the commercial or the ad that happened to run.
Wish upon a star makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to
Yep. Go ahead. Go ahead, bud.
Jalen Hurts, you and the Philadelphia Eagles just won the Super Bowl. What are you going to do next?
I'm going to Disney World.
I just thought about it. I've been calling him Daniels this whole time. Jalen Hurts. Well, it doesn't matter. Who cares? It's Friday, man. You knew what I meant. And I appreciate it if I've been saying it and nobody said anything to me. But yeah, right after that, they discuss in Dallas and in Philly. Oh, boy. So, there's that. We'll have those discussions as I've got other audio for you later on next week. We will also talk about sports because that's what this is. I don't know what. There's no football. I don't know what to do. There is the NBA All-Star Weekend. That's going on. I love it. I don't know if you do, but the Rising Star Challenges tonight, the celebrity stuff. Then there's a slam dunk competition tomorrow with some guys that, as the kids say, have hops. Three-point competition, all that stuff. So you guys go enjoy your weekend. Drive safe tonight as you're getting ready to leave work, and I will talk to you guys on Monday. Enjoy Syracuse and North Carolina up in the Dome. Be safe. Headed there tomorrow, because I think it might be snowing tomorrow, too. So, I don't know, man. Enjoy your weekend. K, love you. Bye. A worse quarterback signing for a future Hall of Famer than Aaron Rodgers to the Jets. That is it. I don't know. There's already talks of him going to numerous different places as if nobody watched the last